Let's take the case of the Reformed Baptists. This is a somewhat common controversy, and it can actually come from two places. First, Reformed with a capital R is actually a precise denominational category. Just like Methodist, Baptist, and Lutheran, there are churches that go by the name of Reformed. In the United States, two examples are the Reformed Church in America and the Christian Reformed Church in North America. The Reformed denominational family is also sometimes known as Continental Reformed, or named after the country it came from, with the RCA and CRCNA being examples of Dutch Reformed, and other options being Swiss Reformed or German Reformed, for example. Reformed churches look a lot like Presbyterians, and what makes things tricky is that Presbyterian denominations love to call their theology Reformed, but Reformed churches don't tend to accept being called capital P Presbyterian, even though they have lowercase p Presbyterian polity. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say is that in this sense, in the sense of the capital R Reformed denomination, Reformed Baptists are certainly not a part of it. Reformed churches in this sense have specific theology. The confessional documents associated with their tradition are called the Three Forms of Unity, the Belgic Confession, the Heidelberg Catechism, and the Canons of Dort. And the theology contained therein is Paedo-Baptist, not Credo-Baptist. But now, let's take the idea of Reformed theology. Presbyterians and Reformed churches claim this idea in common. The most well-known aspects of Reformed theology relate to the doctrines known by the TULIP acronym: total depravity, unconditional election, limited atonement, irresistible grace, and perseverance of the saints, along with the Calvinist view of predestination and a covenant theology hermeneutic of biblical interpretation. When Baptist churches claim to be Reformed Baptist, they're claiming solidarity with this set of theology, along with often also being confessional, holding to things like the 1689 London Baptist Confession. And such clarity is useful because there are many other Baptists who disagree with Calvinist theology and are rather Provisionist or Arminians. However, some in the Presbyterian and Reformed camps dislike the stripping of other Reformed distinctives from the term Reformed. They would say that to be Reformed means that one baptizes their children. That's an essential tenet, and to reject it is not Reformed. They may also add that the Presbyterian style of church government is Reformed, and Congregationalism, even if elder-run, is not Reformed. Well, that's the argument, and depending on how you answer it, will tell you if there can be such a thing as a Reformed Baptist.